Recently, Dzeeff made a video about why he's going to stop playing Spirits and he doesn't want to play it anymore. And a larger reason that he cited was because he thinks that his build is complete and his opinion is completely irrelevant because Dzeeff topped with a different Spirit deck at the regional, despite Doug having almost the same amount of success. What do I have to say to that? Dzeeff, you need to stop complaining and just kind of stop having that mentality. I know it's a little frustrating that Dzeeff is getting a lot more recognition for his deck, but you have to realize that's just a large part of a herd mentality of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, people will hear a name and immediately flock to it. It's like, no matter what it is, regardless if it's innovated or not. Like, when someone hears Jeff Jones' names, they're like, it's the best thing ever. Granted, he did build a phenomenal deck and did get top at a regional, so there is merit behind this, but you have to realize that you two were playing completely different decks. So, right there, that's a starter. I mean, what, you guys have like 15 cards different in the main deck, and in a really different side deck, and the extra deck's basically the same. But that right there, you're already playing different decks, and if people can't differentiate between that, that's, well, you kind of, I guess you should just say, like, you should show them that it's different. Let's talk about a couple things that you're actually good at. You know, I know you're self-deprecating because we're friends in real life, but you write for TCG Player, have like, what, 700 subscribers, and did top a regional with a deck that you've been promoting for, what now, 3 months? You're kind of still relevant in the Spirit discussion. I mean, I'm gonna have to say this multiple times, but you're not Jeff Jones, but that doesn't make you completely irrelevant just because Jeff topped a regional. If mindless people flock to Jeff's deck, then that's their loss because I mean, Jeff hasn't made like 15 instructional or 20 instructional videos on like what parts are good and like, I mean, think about like your discussion about Raisetsu or whatever you say that card. I mean, people may see Jeff's deck and be like, oh, I might as well tech this in there, but he never really explained why that's, you know, a bad card, but you did. So like that's definitely saying that you are still relevant in that discussion. You know, for one deck, let's look at Grand Soil Psychics. Jeff got second at a YCS with that, and everyone and their mother was like, oh my god, Grand Soil Psychics are the best thing. But as soon as everyone else played it, they just crashed and burned because most people aren't as good as Jeff. Actually, there's very few people that are as good as Jeff Jones in this game. And so all they cared about was name dropping. They saw a deck, it didn't work for them, so they immediately quit it. So, I mean, honestly, this may help your case a little bit more. People may pick up Jeff Jones' deck and be like, oh, Ghost Trick Spirits, this is better than Doug's build. But then when they just suck with it because, I mean, Jeff never explained how to play it, you've been doing that for the last 3 months, they're probably going to look to someone who actually has a lot of quote-unquote spirit cred. Yeah, Jeff is like, I made some notes. Jeff is like the best deck builder of all time, and guess what? In a week or two, he's going to build another amazing deck, and probably going to trump Ghost Trick Spirits. Like, maybe it'll be something with artifacts. I have no idea. So, probably going to go win another regional with him. Just because Jeff and I topped it with Ghost Trick Spirits doesn't really make your opinion irrelevant. Like, I've already stressed enough that that's kind of idiotic thinking for you thinking that, I mean, I'm sorry to call you out on this and be harsh, but like, you aren't as worthless and as stupid as you seem like you were calling yourself. I mean, really, in the last 3 months, you've shown a ton of people on different venues, whether it's a regional or a TCG Player or your channel, like, you actually know what you're talking about. And I really think that if you keep the attitude of, hey, look, what can I do to improve, and show people that, and definitely, I mean, for lack of a better word, just try and to make a difference in the Spirit discussion, you will. I mean, we can't all be Jeff Jones, but that doesn't mean we can't all make an impact. So in closing, all I can really say is stop complaining and get back to work on Spirits. Like, you've pioneered a deck that a lot of people have no idea what it was, and you've explained and shown why that's good, so why would you stop doing that? I mean, trust me, your opinion's not relevant, and I know I'm not the only one that says, I'm looking forward to seeing your next version of the deck.